Hey guys, welcome to the Small Group Leader Update for May. My name is Matt Schaefer. I'm the Small Groups Pastor. Of course, if you've been watching these videos for 4 months now, most of you should know that. But regardless, it's me, guys. Hey, listen, I just wanted to tune in just to remind all of you that next Thursday, May 17th, is the official end of our small group semester, and I hope you guys had a great time. There's a few things that I wanted to give you today. At the end of this video, there's a few dates that I wanted to give you, but before I get to that, I just wanted to offer you some tips to help you get the most out of your summer break. Now that the semester is coming to an end. And basically it's just this one phrase. Rest involves reflection. Rest involves reflection. And so when we look in Genesis 1, chapter 31, we see God on the 6th day. He's done created everything. And the Bible says he looks over all that he had made and he says it is very good. And then what do we see? Chapter 2, verse 1, we see the 7th day is here and now God's resting. But what preceded that rest was the ability to look at everything and say, look back and say, man, this is good. This is very good. And so, you know what? I want you to get to know that most of your summer break. So for a moment here in the next day or two, I want you to stop and ask the question. Take a moment, look behind you at your past semester, look over all that you've done, all that's been accomplished, and ask this question. Was it very good? Was it very good? Now listen, I am sure that most of you guys could probably give me a 5-page dissertation on what makes a successful small group successful. And you know what? Many of you would probably have 10,000 great points that are all true. Today, I just wanted to give you a few tools that I use to help me determine whether or not it was very good. Whether or not it was very good. These are not the only questions you can ask. In fact, these questions may actually cause you to start asking more questions, but that's what we do at small groups. We ask questions, right? So here's some questions for you as a leader. And I believe that if you can answer these next few questions like I do, then I think you yourself will find yourself one step closer to really enjoying some satisfying rest as we end this semester and move into a time of break. And so number one, what were your goals when you began? What were your goals when you began? My goal at the beginning of the semester in my small group was simply provide a place that was easily accessible to people, to where any man could come into that group any week, find encouragement, find prayer, and find a friend that can speak the word in their life. And we did that, and it was really good. Now, if my goals had been to have the biggest Chapel Hill small group in Chapel Hill history, no, we failed. It was not so good. I mean, there were weeks where, much like you guys, all I had was 2 people. It's a small group, but you know what? I just want to encourage you. Look at what your goals were. If your goal was to say, you know what, I was just trying to obey the Lord and try something new. I didn't even know if I could be a leader. I just put myself out there. And if you did that and you took that step, so what if you only had 2 people show up? You did well. That's 1 more than you had the previous semester. And so guys, I just want to encourage you, ask that question. What were your goals to begin with and where are you at now? And articulate those. And so another question I ask is, did anyone in my group grow? And you know, in order to answer this one, sometimes you got to broaden what that word grow means. Did they grow? Did they find themselves more equipped to deal with a relational issue that they weren't equipped to do before? Did they find themselves in a closer love affair with Jesus, with a new experience of worship? Are they reading their Bible more? Here's a way you can know if they grew. Did they simply come to group when they never came to a group before? Did they come consistently? If they came consistently, then I would say, and chances are they're probably growing, because we know iron sharpens iron, and when friends get together, we help people grow. And so another question I ask is, did you grow as a leader? Matt, did you grow as a leader? And I say I did, because I know that as a leader, I got to encounter new people every week that are in all kinds of experiences. I got to grow as a communicator, as a friend, as a confidant, somebody they can trust, and all those things stretched me. I grew in some awkward relationship times, and I grew by making these videos, and hopefully you grew by watching some of these videos. And if you didn't, go back on YouTube and catch up on some of these tutorials that we do each month, and we hope to keep them coming as the year goes by. Another question I ask is, did you grow leaders? Did you grow leaders? Now this is different than did anybody in your group grow, or did you grow? It's a question of, did you grow leaders? And when we look at Jesus at the end of his small group semester, and literally at the end of his life on earth, before his ascension, he looks at his small group, his 12 guys right there, and there's probably more than that there. But he looks at the disciples that he had been pouring into, and he says, go into all the world and make disciples. And so to know that I've done very good is to know that somebody left my group this summer more equipped to helping somebody else follow Jesus, even when I'm not around, then I know that it was very well. Some of you guys know that because you're sponsoring small group leaders. And some of you guys know that just because you know where your group members were in being equipped to help lead others. And I encourage you to celebrate that and ask that question, did people grow as leaders? And listen, like I said, these are not the only questions you can ask yourself as you reflect on how well you did. But these can definitely get you closer to finding rest and a job well done. And if not, then don't be discouraged. You can always try something new next semester in August. And so listen, guys, there's a few things I want to give you. I said it, March 17th is our last day of the semester. And so mark your calendars for that. And that also means end of semester reports are due. We want to know how well you did or how well you didn't do so that we can help you guys get better as leaders. And so end of semester reports are due May 20th. And also, if you did have some success and you say, I did grow some leaders and I'm sponsoring a small group leader, then May 20th at all of our campuses, May 20th, all of our campuses is small group leader training. Now here at Douglasville, that's going to be 5 p.m. And at all of our other campuses, Dunwoody, Bremen, Atlanta, you're going to do that at 12:30 p.m. And so if you're a small group leader at any one of those campuses, please let those leaders within your group that you're looking to see go to another level and possibly leading a group next semester, make sure that they know May 20th and their campus time, 5 p.m. here in Douglasville, 12:30 p.m. at all of our other campuses. At all of our other campuses, we're going to provide lunch because it is 12:30. The last thing I want to let you know about is summer dinner night, small group summer dinner night, June 20th. Mark your calendar, let your small group know, and make plans to attend this event with your small group. It is a Wednesday night prayer service. It's going to be hosted at our Bremen, Atlanta, and our Douglasville campus with a prayer service. And so at 5:30 p.m., we're going to start serving dinner, and we're going to have tables set up in a fashion that allows you to reconnect at the end of June with your small group that you were meeting with this past semester. And it's a great opportunity for you guys to come together around a table again, catch up, share with you how your vacations are going, share what God's doing then and there. And then you can stick around with them and us for the prayer service while we're going to pray for our community. We're going to pray for our needs in our church. And then after church, we've got free ice cream. Everybody say, free ice cream! Yeah! Everybody loves free ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So guys, June 20th, mark your calendars. It's going to be our small group summer dinner night. Be on the lookout. We're going to be advertising it here shortly. And that's it. Guys, I hope you have a great summer. And I pray the Lord continues to help you grow through the rest and that you come back strong this coming August. Please let us know if you plan to come back as a small group leader. There is a place in your end of semester report where you can let us know that. Guys, be blessed. Have a great week, a great summer, and we'll hopefully see you in August.